I'm thinking we should start and work our way down. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me go ahead and fix this. Y'all, if I'm being honest, I haven't slept good in like 3 months. Lighting help. I know the filter does. Let's see. Good morning, Tiffany. Hey, Miss GT. Oh my God. We are going to be painting this morning. I really didn't feel like working today, but I guess this is what we're going to do. Good morning, y'all. Merle, Jessica, Christy. Hey, y'all. It's nice this morning. I come in here and cut on the heater, and then I had to go change clothes because it got so hot. So I hope my phone's going to work. It's so weird because one minute it works, and then the next minute it doesn't. So I really think that it has to do with the clouds. As crazy as it sounds, I don't think I get reception a lot because of the weather here. Let's go in here so you can see what I've done. The white. I'm glad I didn't go all the way up on those rafters. I'm glad I stopped where I did in case I want to paint it another color. Honestly, with the white walls and then just staining those 5 rafters, it would look good. Like I'm gonna have to fix around the edges, but I don't know, man. God, I'm hot already. Yeah, I know, me neither. Yeah, modern misconception, homeless people don't have bills. I got more bills than the average person that has a house. It's crazy. It's crazy. Coffee. You know what? I was watching the news, and y'all know the Minnesota shooter, the Robert Westman. So you know how his mama was a school teacher. She actually worked at this Catholic school. It was a Catholic school / church. And those youngins that were gunned down at parish, at mass, they went to a school that was adjacent to this church, and they were doing mass when this shooting happened. So as it turns out, Robert, and I'm calling him Robert because in his manifesto, he simply states that he does not feel like Robin, that he is confused, and he wishes that he would have never had this sex change, right? So that's why I'm calling him Robert, out of respect, because he did not feel like a trans person, nor did he feel like Robin. As it just so turns out, his mother was actually the one that did not want Robert to do the sex change. Now, she was the one that worked in the Catholic school. So now it's starting to make sense. So who exactly was pushing Robert to do this? His father. Well, as it just so happens, his father works for the CIA. His father worked for the CIA for like 20, 30 years. You can literally go to like LinkedIn, and I have a short where all of this was discovered, but you can literally go to LinkedIn and see it on Robert's father's page. He has listed on there that he worked for the CIA. So it's just crazy that this grown man who worked for the government was pushing his son to be part of the cult. And this poor mother who worked at a Catholic school, Catholic church, she did not want any part of this, but just like Elon Musk, she was told that she had to give her son gender-affirming care or else. Or else what? Or else he's going to off himself, or else it's child abuse and the state has grounds to come take custody. That's a whole thing. So, or it was, and still might be. Yeah, the father was responsible for brainwashing the son, Robert Westman, and the mother wanted no part of it. It's really sad. Really, really, really sad. But I was like, how does a mother that works at a Christian school for 20, 30 years, how does she become okay with her mixed up in nefarious stuff, you know? What is going on this morning? Yeah, so, pretty much the father was responsible for getting Robert involved in the cult, allegedly. It's crazy. So you know the mother, she immediately lawyered up. She went into hiding. They couldn't find her. For like 3 days, they could not find Robert Westman's mother. She went into hiding. She immediately lawyered up. That looks suspicious in itself. I'm sure that she was aware that she was going to be facing backlash because her son just murdered innocent children, as she should. When these things happen, we really need to take a closer look at these family units because it tells a story of why this is happening. These people ain't screwed right in the head, folks. All right. I think we're gonna start over here. I don't want to. 'Cause I'm dreaming of a bed tonight. Oh. I was gonna go get my bed last night. Didn't happen. I slept like shit. I haven't had a good night's rest since even when I was in my truck, I still wasn't getting good rest. I mean, it's not a bed. Like, I kill you. Yeah. So technically speaking, I haven't had a good night's rest in about 3 years. That's the last time I actually slept in a bed. So yeah. If you're looking at my profile picture and then looking at me, that's what homelessness will do to you if you ever fall into it. Seriously, it's taken a tremendous toll on me. Physically, mentally, emotionally. And I probably got PTSD from it all because of the evil intent of society while being out on the streets. I mean, look at how they treat homeless people. I've actually captured raw footage of the way that society treats homeless people. So no doubt I have PTSD from everything that I've been through from the past 3 years of being on the streets. This is no better. It's crazy. Anyways, we're gonna start painting. I wish I knew where my headphones were. My hand still is sprained, so I need to be careful or whatever. Good morning, Angie. Good morning. No, not a conversion, just this is not my house. I'm about to start blocking people. They're already getting on my nerves. We ain't even 9 minutes in and I'm already just like up to here. This is why I stay out the comment section, because I get sick of reiterating myself, especially when there's a video out there that explains everything. It's crazy to me how I'm homeless and have been homeless for years, and people they're fucking energy vampires, man. Paint. Don't let it drip on the floor. Make sure you get it off. This shit's washable. It'll come right off. And I got paint rags anyways. damn thing. Damn thing feels empty now. To do the roof, I'd need a whole nother damn, Hey Maria, good morning. You know what's rude? To see someone actively putting in physical labor and think that that person who is hosting a video while putting in physical labor needs to answer your damn questions. So either you're dense, you don't get it, you don't pick up on social cues, or you lack intelligence. Don't start this morning, because I'm in the mood to fight today. If you couldn't already tell, I'm not in the best mood. I just said I have a migraine, and I didn't sleep well. And I don't want to be doing this. So if you don't mind, I'm going to get to work and try not to murder anybody. I ain't got no music either. And I can't play none because YouTube sucks. Where can I stream music? Can I do that on Discord? I don't think you can, because I looked it up and it said no. Of course the fucking cup won't fit there. And I've decided to go back to smoking. When I make $5,000 a month from YouTube, then I'll quit, as I originally said. Unless you got bond money. Because if you got bond money, and you're going to come and get me out of jail when I snap and murder people, then I'll quit today. Non-smokers will never understand. Be grateful that your parents didn't curse you like mine did me. I've been a smoker since birth. It's not even my fault. I had behavioral problems in elementary school from going through detox. Nicking. Can you imagine sending a 6-year-old to school and that child is going through nicotine withdrawals? Yeah, that was my life. That was my life. So it's literally not even my fault that I'm a smoker. We'll quit one day. It's just something that the internet wants to point out because they're not happy with themselves, you know? Like, it's like the one thing that I do wrong that society can point out. That because I've never seen more people offended by curse words in my life. It's like, come on, man. I know your mama called you a pussy when you were a child, so just stop. You've heard it before. Ah. All right, we're going in. There's too much paint on here. Second coat, we're gonna do a lot thicker. But we gotta be careful with this wood because we'll get drippage from the impurities in the wood. There's like, I'm gonna try to get as close as possible this time so when I do the trim, I don't have a lot of work to do. Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight. Why is that in my head? Till tomorrow. I don't even know the song. That's the only part I know. I'll be holding you tight. She was so pretty, y'all. That was during my era when she got killed. Like, I was a kid when that happened. Jealousy. Jealousy, envy. Do you hear me? And she was such a kind person to that old evil witch. That's how it be. That's what I'll be telling you. Just like Tupac and all the greats that have been murdered by jealousy. I mean, seriously. They were trying to kill Tupac from the start. Maria, thank you so much. High five back. I'll paint for you. Well, thank you, Jessie. I greatly appreciate that. Thanks for tagging in. I'm going to go have my coffee then. Appreciate you. Damn. Jessie in here ready to damn be my new best friend. That's my best friend. He a real bad boy. Got his own brush. He got that flick of the wrist. I done got paint on the ground already. Do y'all see that gnat in here? I swear to God. You better be glad I'm not scared of bugs, little buddy, or your ass would be dead right about now. Yeah, I have not been sleeping good months. I think that I gaslight myself. I do. I think I gaslight myself because I'm just so used to, I don't know, man. I was thinking about this last night. You know, when you grow up in foster care, when you grow up not having anyone, you kind of, I mean, you do. You learn to depend on yourself, and you realize at an early age that all you have is yourself, right? So I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, that's how I still feel. It sucks. You really can't count on anyone. And damn it, I am spilling paint everywhere. Son of a biscuit. This bag, I put too much. I don't even care. I don't care. I don't know, I'm pretty resilient. I guess that's where I was going. And like, I guess that's a good skill to have. But at this point, I'm sick of like starting over because of other people, you know? It's like, it's crazy. It's been like dozens of times in the past 20 years. And it's always someone else's bullshit. I had drippage right there. That sucks. I see it now. I could probably cover it up with my brush. This imperfection in the wood makes stuff drip, so you gotta be careful. It's looking better. I'm wondering, you see how those, and that looks a little thinner, and then we look over here, it looks thinner, you can see through the wood. What I was saying is growing up in foster care, I guess because you're used to change so much, you become very capable of adapting and evolving very quickly and just accepting things and moving on and trying to start over. And, you know, it's a great skill to be resilient, but at the same time, to go 37 years with no stability is crazy. You know, and literally all I've been fighting for 20 years is, I mean, at least 20 is stability. It's all I've ever wanted. And everybody steals that from me. They put me in the positions that causes me to lose everything. And I'm just glad that I got it on camera because that has really gave me the courage to start talking about other things that have happened to me. Maybe everything happened like it's happened for, you know, to show that what I'm saying is true. You know, look at everything I got on camera. Most people would not believe it if I didn't have it on camera. Going to jail for crimes that I didn't commit twice. My stalker having me arrested for stalking. Me losing my truck because people called and got me fired from my job. All of that has led to me being homeless and things like that in the past. So it's just crazy. I'm glad that I got it on camera. And you know, like I said, people are out here like acting like this is like a leg up for me, and it's absolutely not. Shit, drink. It's alright. If anything, it stressed me out even more. Oh God. Alright, I found it. I'm trying to get paint on this jacket because I do like this jacket. I'm gonna get paint. It's hot already. It's already like 75 degrees in this damn building. It's hot as hell. Good morning, Maria. I hope you're doing well. And thank you again. Welcome to a smoker's lungs. Get used to it. You're gonna hear me heavy breathing for maybe 10 years. How long do you think it'll take to get $5,000 a month? At this rate, 10, 20 years. Damn it, I am really going through it today. I just threw pain everywhere. You know something I've never done? I have never, not once in my entire life, got on the internet and criticized someone. Never. Not during the MySpace days, not during the YouTube days, the Facebook days, the Vine days. Never have I ever got on the internet and criticized someone. I guess there's two types of people in this world. The ones that are busy living their lives, trying to make a better tomorrow for the whole world. And those that are the problem of the world, that are scared to live their lives, that only have criticism towards the people that are out here trying to live their lives. They're too scared to live their own lives, so they just sit around criticizing everybody else, putting in time and effort into their own. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning. Oh, thank you, Merle. Yeah, thank you. Please like this video for a free way to support my channel. Thank you. I need to start saying that more. I'm not good with what is that, formalities, or I don't know what that's called, but I'm not good at that, okay? If you come to my house, I'll meet you in the driveway with a mixed drink, like, hey! It's not gonna be no, hello, how are you? Like, listen, I'm not good with all that proper shit, okay? I'm gonna be like Bud Light or gin and tonic. So happy to see you, bitch. Thanks for coming over. I made us lunch and mojitos. Formalities, fatalities. Hey, I'm finally getting that one down on Big Girl Words with Brooke today. Oh, shoot. Oopsie. Oh, my hand hurts. Oh. It really does. This thing is not light. Damn it, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Oh my God, did y'all see that girl that crashed her car? She was listening to Britney Spears. No. It was Hit Me Baby One More Time. So she's driving down the road, right? She's like, in the car, you can see the camera. She took her eyes off the road for a millisecond, and that's when the crash happens. She like rips the wheel one way, then she overcorrects, which leads to her flipping. It's so crazy how nobody knows how to drive anymore, because people are in the comment section talking about how she was whipping the whip. Honey, the reason that she flipped was because she was whipping the whip the wrong way. So she starts turning one way, then she way overcorrects, which leads to her flipping the car. Hit me, baby, one more time. And after she crashed, she's like hanging upside down, you know, by the seatbelt. She's dangling. And she's reaching for the cell phone. She didn't learn shit, fam. She didn't learn shit. Oh, God, it's funny. That went viral, I think, this weekend. She's jamming out on TikTok to Britney Spears, singing and driving, slamming on the steering wheel. You can see her glance at the camera for a millisecond. She looks back up at the road and the color leaves her face. You can tell that she's scared all of a sudden, like she knows she's about to be in an accident. Ah! And the amount of people that were in the comments talking about, she whipped that thing. Man, that girl knows how to drive. It's like, Y'all are idiots. The whole reason the car flipped was because she did not have control of it. And she overcorrected in a manner that caused the tires to flip the car, homie. Physics. And I don't even know much about it. I just know how to drive, and I know how to race, and I know I grew up on, with parents that taught me how to drive, okay? The whole car accident was from her not knowing how to drive. And TikTok, and singing Britney Spears. I'm just making sure I ain't got no drippage. Nobody likes no drippage, you know what I mean? These grooves right here are inconsistent and they catch paint. So I just want to make sure, see, like right there? Damn it. It's okay if you catch it in time. That's why I go back and I wipe off the excess. Try to tighten that up. Alright, I'm getting high. I was gonna paint the shed, but then I got high. I forgot to vent the door, and then I got high. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, now I'm about to die, and I know why. Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. The pain is killing my brain cells, but that's okay. Hey, hey, I only had 2 today, but that's okay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Now there's floating corpses in my brain. Because I had to paint, because I had to paint, because I had to paint. I only had 2 brain cells left. R.I.P. to Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I need music. My milkshake brings all the boys to the garden. I'm better than yours, vanilla. Somebody please go find my headphones. Well, you're gonna go through them woods right there and go down about 100 yards, make a left, go over that pond, and you'll see this big old oak tree, and then you're gonna dig down about 2 feet under that oak tree, and my headphones will be in that hole. So good luck with that. I'm gonna stay here and paint. You go on a scavenger hunt for my headphones. I'm sure it'll be fun. It feels great out there. Sun's finally starting to come out. This morning it was all gloomy and stuff. It had me like, does the weather make y'all depressed? Because it does me, man. That weather be messing with my head. I'm telling you, don't catch me on a damn bad winter day where I've done been snowed in for a week and all I'm eating is rice and chicken and Jameson. Seriously, it be getting depressing as hell, man. It snowed so much out here in the mountains before that you gotta wait, I don't know, 5-6 days to damn get out the house because the snow is so deep and there ain't no plows out here. Nothing but the good old boy plows, the men that, are good neighbors and they decide to go out and do a little plowing with their farm equipment. The city ain't doing it, that's for damn sure. So you stuck. And it gets depressing. It'd be like that in Alaska. Why do you think their suicide rate is so high? Darkness, nothing to do but drink and go to the Alaskan Bush Company to get robbed. Seriously. No women to mate with. Everybody's damn depressed. Seasonal jobs. Damn, the more I talk about it, the more depressing it sounds. No wonder the suicide rate's high over there. I need some more in the middle. Right there. I'm glad I opened that door because I can get better, on the, Yeah, that wood's still coming through. I need to thicken this shit up, I guess. I'm scared to use too much. I can always add more, but I can't take it off if it starts running down the damn wall, honey. Homie, honey, homie, honey. And it does too. It starts running like tears right into my beers. I drink beers to calm my fears, but then I cry tears into my beers. All right. That thing ain't gonna fit in that one, so I don't know if it'll fit in this one, but I'm gonna take a break. Some of y'all are dense, that's why I got the block button. Hello, Selena. I love your long, beautiful hair. You look so pretty in your picture. Sorry. You know how like when you see a cute bunny and you want to squeeze it? Like, it's like that, you know. You too, Maria. God bless. We're getting it done. It looks better. So you can see the wood over here. Oh, you can see through it. You see how you can see through it? It looks all spotty and shit. Now it doesn't look so spotty. So let me start on the bottom over here, right? Come on, Brooke, right there. Hello, Michael. Happy Wednesday. I'm aboard today. I didn't want to get out of bed. I wanted to stay in bed because I'm a sleepyhead. It's not that. I'm depressed. It's okay. I'm not going to off myself. I took my magnesium. Don't worry. I like to drink beers to calm my fears. The beers just make me cry tears. I need more paint. I'm not putting enough paint. Come on, man. You know what? You don't want to act right. I'm going to throw you in the yard. I swear to God. I'm not in the mood today for your shenanigans. I just want you to roll right. I don't like this big brush. It's hurting my wrist. I'm just little. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I need more paint. Well, I was also trying to use as little as possible because I don't have much. And I'm not buying anymore. I've done spent, well, 40 and 40 is 80, plus all the brushes and shit. 50 plus 80 is what? So that's what I've spent. A bunch. Too much for something that ain't even mine, that I'm not even guaranteed to be able to stay in. Something could change tomorrow and I'll be back out on the street. So the fact that I put this much time and effort for something that is not guaranteed is crazy. This is the way it's always been. It's one of the reasons I'm always damn broke. How many times have you seen me start over on this channel? Just in 2 years. It's like, all right, we're gonna switch directions. Life's coming at us crazy, so we're gonna switch directions. How many times? Dozens of times I've changed positions to try to better my channel and better position my channel and myself to make more money, right? So it's just crazy. It's just crazy that I'm going through this again, you know? Crazy, crazy. And it's not even guaranteed, you know? Morning. Hey, Robin. Mandy, good morning. Thank you. Good morning. Chicago. Has it cooled off there yet, Alex Garcia? Has it started? It has here in the south. It's been really cool. It's about 75 this morning. It feels amazing. It feels like spring weather. So fall is officially here where I'm at. I think we'll have a cold winter because it's cooled off so quickly, so, you know, so soon. We usually don't get this kind of weather until like the end of October, so it is kind of crazy. I wonder if it's cooled off in Illinois a bit. Because, God, it was a hot summer, y'all. I'll be about to die. Remember when I didn't have my AC? 74, that's perfect. Jack of all trades, master of none. I'm the master of the Turtle Club. Turtle. Master of disguise. I am turtly enough for the Turtle Club. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? I watched that the other night. I think I told you guys that like 2 weeks ago. It's on YouTube for free. So I was like, man, I did like this movie when I was a kid, so let me check it out. I don't remember it being that funny when I was a kid. It's really cheesy. It's like early 2000s cheesy comedy, rom-com almost. But it was still nostalgia, you know? It felt like 2002 again. And I don't even know when that came out, but that's what it feels like to me. Early 2000s. Yeah, it's starting to look better once we get those beams. You see how it's darkening up? See how you can see through those, but you can't see through the rest? So that's 2 coats, 1 coat. It looks good. I mean, it ain't gonna be perfect, but it'll definitely seal some of that mildew and mold out, and also it'll look cleaner in here. The she shed. I know. I called it something. Oh, I called it a brochet yesterday. A brochet. Like Brooke shed, like bro shed, brochet. But it's fancy. Like fromage. I can't even do it. Fromage. Remember the sandwich? Oh, it's so funny. Hey, John. Happy Wednesday. So there was a sandwich at Panera Bread, y'all, and I pulled up. You know all these names at like Starbucks and stuff be so difficult. Can I get the shaken, iced, caramel, ribbon, satin, crisp, foam, mocha latte, right? So I'm at Panera Bread and they have 2 seasonal sandwiches. They were croissant bread. First of all, 10 out of 10. If you ever get the opportunity to try it, highly recommend. Both of the sandwiches were good. So one of them was called, it's called a fromage, okay? I roll up to the drive-thru and I'm like, yeah, can I get that fromage sandwich? It was so funny. So funny. Fromage. What was the other one? So there was one, that fromage had mixed greens, caramelized onions, some kind of fancy ass cheese on croissant bread. It was so good. It didn't have meat or anything, I don't believe. There was 2 different ones. One had meat, one didn't. They were both delicious. But, yeah, this is my brochet. My brochet. Welcome to the brochet. Fromage. All right, next. Yeah, I needed more paint. I've been working on the railroad all my live long days. I don't remember the song. I don't remember none of them songs. Oh, you know which one I do remember? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. That's the one I remember. And the Bible. The B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand on the word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. Y'all, I'm such a dork this morning. The caffeine's kicking in. I'm sorry. Here, let me come over. Can she come out to play? Oh, I miss those days. Remember when you were a kid and you'd run over to your friend's house and you'd be like, hey, can Jessica come out? Can Robin come outside and play? That's how you had to call your friends back in the day. We didn't have cell phones. Mm-mm. You had to run over to your friend's house and do a drive-by and run up and rip it. We hated to talk to the parents. We didn't want to talk to the parents. We were hoping that like the sibling or your friend would come to the door when you'd knock. But like, we never wanted to talk to the parents. Remember how awkward it was when somebody's daddy come to the door? They're like, is Jessica here? Of course she is. Can she come out to play? I'll see. And then Jessica pops her head out the door. Like, yeah, I'll come out. My dad's being an ass today. I'm like, I could tell. Oh, man. You know what, though? We respected those parents. We might have not liked them. They had their moments, but we respected those parents, regardless if they were our own or other people's. I miss that. Can we bring back respect in 2025? I petition to bring back respect and honor. Yes, in 2025. I'll tell Tiffany I said hello. Congratulations on her feeling better. I know you're probably not out the water yet, but yes, praying for you, John Roth, and Tiffany. His wife's been sick. Always makes me feel horrible when I hear people going through it, but I know that a lot of people have it a lot worse than I do, so. You know, for being persistent, this paint, today, y'all, take me out back and shoot me like old Yeller. I was making a mess. You know, being resilient and persistent is one of the best qualities that you can acquire for yourself, because life sucks for everybody, okay? And everybody goes through shit. It's really just about how you get up and persevere through the hard times and try to make do. And that's what I was thinking about. Like, maybe I'm capable of just like disassociating and dealing because, you know, foster care and, you know, just growing up in that environment. You know, my teenage years were spent in a youth training school. So like, I didn't have the typical childhood, you know. My formal years were spent locked up in hospitals, getting shoved full of drugs, or getting passed around from foster home to foster home. I guess that type of environment makes you resilient without even realizing it. But it also makes you more susceptible to negative outside influences too, statistically speaking. Sorry, I'm looking for runnage. I just want to make sure we ain't got no runnage. Did I get that? Why does one half look darker than the other half? Probably because I put more paint on one side than the other. It's fine. It ain't got to be perfect. You know what really frustrates me and makes me like quick to cut off ties with people? When people do really like messed up things to you and then they lack the awareness to acknowledge the pain that they've caused and what they've done. Like, they cannot understand the magnitude of how their actions affected your life. That is literally one of the most dangerous people in the world, because people like that will not think twice about putting you in a compromising position and making you lose everything because they're angry. Yeah. If I said fuck you, I meant that. I gotta go sit down with my lawyer this week, so I gotta get a ride to another town to go over there and have an appointment with him, and then, yeah, I guess finish setting up the she shed. The brush shed. Welcome to the brush shed. This is my tiny, humble abode that I am so grateful for. Here, let me get outside perspective. We in the woods. I can't see nothing. Oh, I guess I need to back up one. We in the woods. She shed. I've been painting. So we started with the second coat over here. I'm gonna have to do the trim and the baseboards. This is the first coat over here. That is a mold and mildew kitchen and bathroom paint. It's a 2-in-1 primer. The reason I use that is because when I had to pull everything out of here. Everything had mold on it. The person that stored stuff in here had it in here for like 20, 30 years. And so it was just not climate control. And so you're going to get mildew. So I got this kitchen all in one, or like a 2-in-1, hoping that it would prevent, also trap the smell out of here, because the wood, it does smell moldy when you walk in here. So, so far I like it. It's worked good. I'm already halfway out of this, and I just opened this. I just poured half into that container. So I'm definitely, like, if I paint the ceiling, I'm gonna have to paint the ceiling, because look at how tacky this looks up here. That's typically why you would tape off with frog tape, but you know, your girl just trust the process. Trust the process. I don't need frog tape. I know what the hell I'm doing. So yeah, it looks good, but I'm gonna need more paint. And you know what? I'm wondering if I could build a shelf. I mean, I know I could. I'm thinking about putting a shelf right here. A triangular shelf, because my desk is going to go right here for filming, and I want you to be able to see the top of my desk. I don't want you to be able to see all this You're seeing behind the scenes now. So that's a coffee table that I just threw on top of a sewing machine because I couldn't find the leg. Well, I found the legs to the coffee table, but I can't find the damn bolts and screws because it's been in here for half a decade, or a decade and a half. So I'm thinking about building a shelf where I can put a camera stand up there and then have the desk catty cornered right here so you can see me from the front, but also see the monitor, whatever I'm going to be showcasing on the monitor. And then I'll have my computer. You see what I'm saying? I need to build a shelf over there. I mean, I guess I can. I'm sure they have some kind of camera mounts from the ceiling, but I don't want you to be able to see me down. I want you to be able to kind of see me eye level. So I don't know. I'm thinking about building a shelf off of that corner though. That right here, I can actually use this as part of the frame to set it on, and then attach it to this wall, and have like a catty corner platform right here. And actually, I'll have to measure. It'll actually probably come over here. I need a shelf somewhere to put the camera, because this is not going to fit back there. I need the floor back there for storage. I need a shelf off the ground to put the camera on. I agree. Yes, there's a lot of hate channels. Thank you, Eric. It's, you know, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know how long I'll be able to like stay here. I don't know if I will be able to like 5, 6, 7 days a week. I don't know what's going on right now. And that's one of the things that's stressing me out. It's like I'm putting in all of this work once again on somebody else's property. For those that don't know, I had a boss at a place that I worked at when I started this channel, and she worked me like a workhorse, and she did pay well, I'm not complaining, but I put in a lot of work at her company, you know, labor, right? And I invested a lot of my energy and time into this business, and then this woman treated me like shit, walked all over me. She felt like because she paid me, she was entitled to just talk to me any old way, and she accused me of all kinds of evil stuff one day when she was drunk. And this is why boundaries are so important, you know. And I get tired of investing into other people's stuff and then being shit on. It's been this way for 20 years. This is probably the 12th place that I've invested not only my money, but my time and my risk into actually fixing up, and it's no guarantee that I'll be able to even stay here. So it's the same shit, a different day. It's nothing new. You know, and I appreciate the people that are like, you know, congratulating me, but I just want to be clear that I've been clear. And if you're curious as to what the hell I'm talking about, there's a video to explain everything on my channel, and it's probably at the very beginning. And I'm just, you know, I'm too busy trying to dig myself out of this financial hole and focus on the future that I do not have time to keep reiterating everything that I've already reiterated for 2 years. It's exhausting. I want to get to the point where I have stability in my life so I can sit down and address these things properly. My knees hurt, fam. Alright, this side's done. Oh, it's my left knee. Shit. Anyway, that just looks a little bare. I'm just gonna add more. This is already dried, so. Looking for spillage. I'm gonna go through this wall and make sure we have no drips. Like that. And that. Check the bottom for drips as well. This uneven wood has a tendency to catch that paint. And that's why I was using as little as possible. It is nice, this paint. It's on my head. Oh damn, I got a big worm right there. I'll fix it with a paintbrush. Kind of even it out with a brush. Kind of hide around it and thicken it up around it to hide it and camouflage it. Alright, so that side's done. Not a quitter. That's what I was talking about. You gotta be resilient. Man, it ain't about falling. Everybody falls. It's about getting back up and making sure that that's what's witnessed. You know? Who cares if you make a mistake or make, you know? Who cares? Everybody falls. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody's life is damn on fire right now. That stuff doesn't matter. What matters is being resilient, persistent, getting back up, and starting over. So who cares if people see you fall as long as they see you get up and start over? Damn. Y'all see that one? No, probably not. Sorry. if anybody's wondering why I block things, I block fake accounts. I've had a lot of people steal my content, stalk me, try to interfere with my life. And it's the same losers that come back every day. So when I notice that an account is fake, I just block it. Ain't nobody got time for that today, any day. Come on, man. Who's ready for Christmas? It's starting to cool off and I'm getting ready. I'm like, okay, fall's here. You know why I'm ready for Christmas? Because January it starts to really warm up around here. So I can get outside and work out. I really don't like the winter because it keeps me kind of trapped unless I have a gym membership. And the thing is I do have the capabilities to go to a gym. So that's nice, but I don't know how often I'll do that. Y'all know I'm not really a people person. I'd rather work out by myself. And I've got this spot now so we can work out here. You know? I got that beautiful mirror over there just for us to work out. It's starting to look better. You see how it's darker than the other one? I wish I had better lighting. I'm sorry, and I was thinking about that today. I'm gonna have to do something, whether I get some kind of battery. Like, the only outlet I have is that, and that is a fire hazard. Look, it's literally got a hole in the wire, homie. Like, this is a fire hazard. I'm gonna have to do something, like a jackery or something. I don't know. I just got to go to, I got to go figure out how to get a jackery or something because this is not going to work for filming. I've got to have lights. I got to be able to hook up my computer. I need that monitor hooked up. I got to figure something out. I've needed a jackery for like 3 years, but you know, can't nobody afford that shit. I don't know what to do. I just got to find an alternate power source, whether it's charging some kind of portable battery bank elsewhere and then having it here, like one of those shop banks. I don't know. I just gotta do something because this is a fire hazard and it's stressing me out. I can't sleep in these conditions. Like, I can't sleep comfortably when I know there's roaches running about. I can't sleep comfortably worrying about a fire starting in the middle of the night. People, you know, it's crazy, anyone that could sleep under those conditions. Like, absolutely not. I'm sorry, I respect myself and love myself, and I don't leave things up to chance. Well, I guess we'll find out if it's a fire hazard. There's one exit, and that cord runs right by that door. That means that if a fire does start, I'm gonna be stuck in here. People really just don't give a fuck when it's your life, let me tell you. I mean, the cord is literally cut in half in like 4 fucking spots. It's dry rotted. That I don't know who even rigged this shit up, but you can tell that it wasn't no damn electrician, honey. I gotta find an alternate power source because I'm not risking my fucking life, okay? This shit is rickety as hell. Y'all saw that it was season out last night like we damn had a ghost up in here or something. There was an X on there and I was covering that. Damn. I got paint drip right there. Ain't worth a damn. Damn. I'm just gonna paint them. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? Oh my God, what is going on with me? I got a paint drip right there. Not paying attention. Damn, I'm gonna need a lot of paint over here. This shit's like thick. It's like rough cut lumber and you gotta get it in those holes. My hand hurts. Looking forward to the holidays. Yeah, I spend them alone. I don't do anything on the holidays. I relax. I watch movies. I might make me some hot chocolate. Make me something cute to eat, you know. Something seasonal. But I spend the holidays alone. I have for 4 years now. 4 years. 4 years. And honestly, it makes me happy. It's the one day a year I can count on everybody staying out of my damn face. I can have peace. I can have a day off and I don't feel guilty because everybody's living their lives and spending it, you know, they got Christmas and Thanksgiving going on. They ain't on damn YouTube worrying about what I'm doing. So I get to have a day or two off, some relaxation, maybe something seasonal, pumpkin, hot cocoa, shit. I might make me a gingerbread house. And I got me a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I do. It's a little bougier than the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, but yeah. Y'all, it looks so good. It's starting to come together. Lewis. You know, I really think that we need to take it back to a place of community and family on Christmas. It's the small things. Let's get in the kitchen and bake some cookies together. That's cheap. You know, I just feel like society puts so much pressure on parents to spend so much money, and even small things can get quite expensive, like dyeing eggs at Easter, or Easter baskets at Easter, or Christmas stuff, you know, even getting hot cocoa. So let's say you had 3 kids and you wanted to get them a little personalized mug from Walmart with their little initial on it, a little Santa hat or something. For 3 of those mugs, that might run you $45. And then the hot chocolate mix and then the marshmallows. And let's say you want to put some sprinkles on top. Well, there's damn $50, $60 out the door for something like hot chocolate to make it just look cute and decorative for the season. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's just, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, this economy. And, you know, last Christmas, children and families were feeling it. We saw that when it came to Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners. There was so many videos that popped up on my For You page on cheap ideas and more practical ideas for Thanksgiving sides and cheaper ways to get meat. And there was dollar store recipes like Dollar Tree. People would go in there and buy everything for Christmas dinner and then show you how they made it. So I know people were struggling last Christmas and the Christmas before that. We're all struggling. I feel bad for parents and children because this economy is going to take away those materialistic things. And so I would recommend doing those small things, to try to bring the family together. Board games and hot chocolate and baking cookies and helping decorate the tree and all of the traditional stuff that we did that was free and our parents didn't have to damn break the bank to do. You know, we really need to hone in on community and family and ways to bring us closer together. You know? Hey, is it Orzik? Hey, Slot and Scratch. Hello, Slot and Scratch. How are you doing? Yeah, even like, remember those little crazy like paper mache things? You can take newspaper or any kind of paper and dip it in Elmer's glue and make stuff. Paper mache some shit, some damn ornaments, or you can even make a homemade ornament base out of, I think it's flour. Could be wrong. You can make homemade ornaments and cookie shapes and then let kids decorate them. And like, there's so much that you can do. Clearly you can see where my mind's at, what I would be doing if I had the opportunity. But yeah, it's really crazy how there's so much put on parents. financially. And I'm just here to tell you that that stuff is irrelevant, you know? It's irrelevant. You know, my parents one Christmas bought my brother the PlayStation, and they bought me this mountain bike and this big boom box. And I remember that. That was a good Christmas for us because we actually got electronics. It was the first PlayStation that ever came out. It would have been like Christmas of 99 maybe. I would say right around then. And I got this nice mountain bike, and then this purple boom box, or this black boom box. And it lit up, and it had CD tape, or CD player, tape player, all of that, right? That was really awesome. But 4 or 5 years later, my parents actually picked me up from training school, and they took us for Christmas to Cherokee, North Carolina. And we rented a little cabin out in the woods. And it was like, it had power, but it wasn't like, it was more like the camping style. You got like 1 or 2 outlets to work with type of deal, you know? It was like kind of camping. But it was in this little log cabin. And actually, looking back, that trip with my family where we didn't really receive a lot of presents, I actually received a pendant from my dad. It was like a St. Christopher pendant. That was really all I got that Christmas. That trip with my parents and my siblings means more to me than all of that materialistic stuff that I got years before. Like, it's really about the time that was spent with them that was actually good time that I look back on, you know? So, Dollar Tree cups, yes, and they got the ones with glitter and everything else. That's what I was going to say. If you're going to do something like that, with the little cups and stuff, they have stuff like that at the Dollar Tree, and you can make it all fancy and stuff, like, for super cheap. But I hear the Dollar Tree's going to $5 items. I hear that about and I told y'all this was coming. That was actually my prediction a few years back. I said it's going to come a day where you go in there and everything is $5, $6, maybe more. And we're there. You know, they started mixing in. You got to be careful now, because you'll go in there and you'll think something's $1.25, and you get it up to the register and it's got a $5 sticker on it. They've started mixing in stuff already. I hate when they do stuff like that. It feels scammy. It's like, wait a second. Like, this is the Dollar Tree, and now I got to be looking for price tags because y'all done got greedy. I mean, I do think that inflation has hit the whole country, and it's definitely, you know, businesses are not doing well because people don't have the money to spend. But, and they've actually been spending, which is the crazy part. Spending like crazy people. Anyways, the Dollar Tree should not be a company that's having problems. So what does that come from? Probably mismanagement of money, poor operation. I don't know. I mean, how do companies like Walmart or Target go through financial problems? Like, they're making billions of dollars every damn quarter. What is going on out here? I don't know, man. But one thing's for sure, we'll fill it. We'll fill it. So exciting. Yeah, I hope that this economy really doesn't, I know that it is. I know this economy is going to affect Christmas and the holidays and the way people spend money and the way people do things, and I would highly recommend that. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with free 99, okay? Nothing wrong with it at all. And matter of fact, some of my best memories, what good memories I do have with my parents, we were doing free shit. You know? So, yeah. I think that society has forgotten what's important. This is looking so good, y'all. Spillage up here, damn it, right there. I don't know what that, it looks like somebody damn covered that. I'm gonna put a picture over that It looks like something might have bored a hole through the wood and then somebody patched it. I can't wait to work out. I'm gonna give my hand a few more days, you guys, probably till the end of next week. I definitely need to learn to listen to my body more because I play too much. I had a bicycle accident, and then like not long after that, I decided to start doing cartwheels and flips, and I think I re-injured it. I don't think it was healed from the bike accident, and then I'm out there doing damn triple backhanded somersaults. I'm joking. It was just round-offs and some horrible cartwheels, if I might add. But I think I overdid it. And I also think that riding that bicycle, putting my weight, that book bag can sometimes weigh 30, 40 pounds with everything in it. So I think I just overdone it. And you know, I'm gonna give it about 2 weeks and see what happens. It does feel better, but it's definitely the bone. Whatever happened is with the bone. I can feel it all the way down to the bone. I think it's a bone. Oh, I'm so sorry. I ain't worth a damn. I think it's a bone contusion, like you guys said. I think right here. I'm so out of breath. Do you hear how out of breath I am? Right here is where I hit it, and right there. And so I'm thinking that I bruised that bone pretty bad because it hurts all the way down on my wrist and then all the way up into the palm of my hand. So please don't name drop over here. Nobody cares. I understand that you might be trying to look out for me, but we are aware. And he's not the only one. I've got like 13 hate channels that do nothing but talk about me. He's just the main one. So please don't name drop. I removed that. I didn't want to block you. I usually block people that come over here name dropping. It is creepy. You think that's bad? You should see what I've been going through in real life, honey. I got them chasing me down the damn street. I'm having to beat them off with damn baseball bats. I'm filing police reports like I'm damn Tupac out here or something. I don't freaking know. I feel like Sandra Bullock when she had them damn stalkers and he snuck into her house and tried to kill her. Remember that? It's not a game. It's not a game. One of my stalkers that got arrested, he actually already had prior convictions for castrating and maiming a woman. It said non-malicious castration and maiming of a woman. And he also had assault with a deadly weapon on a woman and assault and battery on a female. And he was stalking me around town for like 2 months. We filed like 15 police reports. And then I had to go to the magistrate, and finally he was arrested after 2 months of stalking me. It took 2 months to get this asshole arrested. It's crazy. Damn. Okay, folks. I need to get that crap. How's it looking? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. He is a weirdo. People come over here dropping his name, trying to send people to his channel. So that's why I usually just block people that are like name dropping, because I'm busy. If you can't tell, I'm kind of busy. I don't give a fuck what kids got something to say about me today. They always got something to say about me because they got a hard on for me, honey. That's why my name stays in their mouth. It looks really good in here. I've got to get over there. You see the difference in the paneling? You see how that's darker than that? It looks really good with that second coat. I'm so proud that I've got this done. I might actually have to re-roll them one more time because there's certain spots that looks like you can see through it a little bit, like right here. Right there on that panel. I know you can't see it, but I can. I need more paint. I'm actually going to take a break for a minute. Hell yeah. Can't take a break for too long because this paintbrush will dry out. And I need to get back to it. But I do need coffee. Anywhere that looks a little thin, I'm just adding what's left on the brush. All right, y'all. I got coffee. What time is it? Oh, my head. Hey, thank you, Miss GT. It is. It's coming together well. You see the difference in the colors back there? Since I did this side, I'm gonna check. Let's check for drips. So we're gonna come through. We're gonna just make sure that all of this uneven wood has got drips. So I'm gonna get that real quick. I'm glad I got all this paint off of here so I know it's not got none in it. What I like to do is roll down in the drip. Excess. I don't see anymore. See, it went right there. See all this uneven wood? Right there. Yeah. And I got a bunch right there that I'm going to have to fix. Yeah, because that's from yesterday. Damn it. Looks good, y'all. I'm proud of myself. Make sure there's no drips. I'm sorry. I'm just making sure there's no drips. Alright, now I need more paint. That looks good. I gotta move some stuff around, so give me a second. God bless America. Thank you, Chris. I'm working on it. I'm hoping that we'll have a space in here to like work out. I'm hoping that we'll have a space to maybe, like, I'm debating. Y'all think I should break my Coleman stove from storage, that little stove that I had at the beach? Remember when I was living out of my truck, I had the full kitchen. You think I should pack everything in that black box and bring that? The problem is that if I have to leave in a short notice, then I have to leave everything behind and I lose everything. So whatever's here, if something happens, I'll lose it all. You know what I mean? I'll only be able to, like, have what's on my back type of deal. Like, I don't think people understand at all. This is not a good situation. I don't know what to do. I need to have things to film. I've had a segment on this channel since I started it, Cook with Brooke. I would like to have my Coleman stove and my pots and pans. But, you know, it's uncertain. So I don't know what to do. I guess I can just keep cooking like I've been cooking. It sucks because I want to cook with you guys and show you how I cook and what I'm putting in it at the same time. With the cooking videos that I've been doing, I'm just showcasing the food and eating it and telling you about it. I would rather be cooking with you and showing you as I go along like I used to on the back of the truck. Because I'm homeless and it's the only place for me to be. The other option is under a tree. I can go be under a tree. I can go sleep under a tree like I have been for 3 months, 2 months, 2.5. So, you know. Yeah. It's about safety, security, and staying alive. It's cold. It's already cold. It's been hitting in the 40s at night. I do not have anything that will keep me warm that cold. So, yeah. I need more pain. It's about survival. That's why, sweetie. Be safe in a tent, and I'm glad you got your doggy. Be very safe. At least you got a security system. You know your dog will bite somebody's head off if they try to come in. That's good. Are you a female by any chance? I'm just asking because it just makes me worried if you are. Do you have a way to lock your tent from the inside? Because I have a few ideas if you don't have a way to lock your tent. I just feel so bad for any woman that has to be on the street. You know, it's not talked about enough what homeless women have to endure. Most homeless women are actually homeless because of domestic violence. That's what studies show. We're looking at over 67% of homeless women who are fleeing domestic situations, sex trafficking situations, bad family situations. Yeah, that's sitting at 67%. So most women that are on the street are on the streets for the very reason that I'm on the streets. Where's my other rag? Damn it, Bobby. This skirt is ruined. I actually been needing to throw it away. It's got a hole in the crotch. I got 20 years of homelessness. So you're chronically homeless. Yeah. The longer you're out there, and see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been trying to tell my following and make my following understand. Once you've been out here past that 2-year mark, most people fall into chronic homelessness. They're out here for 10, 20, 30 years until they die. It's unfortunate that modern society does not understand this. I've been out here for almost 3 years now. Even though I have a roof over my head, I'm still homeless. There is no bathroom. There is no kitchen. Yes, I have a roof over my head. Yes, this is temporary. I don't know how many days I'll even be able to stay here. It's not like I can come here and just stay whenever I want. Okay? It's complex and it's not the best situation, but to stay alive and to not freeze to death on the street at night, I'm hoping to have this a few days a week or maybe more. I don't know yet. And it sucks. It sucks. It doesn't add to alleviating stress. It doesn't alleviate stress. It actually adds stress. You know, I've worked my whole life. I ain't gonna get started. I'm gonna get started on these walls. God, I swear to God, that thing is like 300 pounds, y'all. Jeez Louise. Oh, I can get part of this wall. Shit. What is on me? Get on now. I thought something was crawling on me. Of course it was. Where else would it be? Thank you, Robin. So this is where that infestation was. So there was about 1 million bugs over here. They were black ants. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath, y'all. I've been smoking. Where's my vape? They were black ants, and it was disgusting. It was a whole dresser that was full of them, and I pulled the dresser out. There was actually like 2 inches of dead bugs back here. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, and everything's been bleached fabuloso. The walls have been washed, so I'm painting. I don't know what I'm going to do with the floors yet. I don't know if I'm going to just throw a rug over it. I don't even know if I have a rug. I don't know if I can find cheap hardwood. I know how to do tongue and groove hardwood floors. I know how to lay it in here. I could do that. It's only approximately it's only approximately 120 feet in here. So it'd take me a day's work to lay hardwood in here. The thing is I don't want to put money into something that, you know. You know how many times I've remodeled somebody's house and shit? Like, literally, like I said earlier, probably about a dozen times I've put hard work into someone else's businesses or property, and then something happens. It almost feels, at a certain point, it almost feels like people are using me. It's like, do people seek me out with the intention of helping me just to get hard work and labor out of me so then they can kick me to the curb? Because that's what happens. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then people wonder why you're angry all the fucking time. It's like, wait a minute. I'm not the shitty one here. I've never used anyone. I'm not the one trying to abuse anyone. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But anyways, back to it. There's a hair there. Yay, we're making progress today. I'm sorry you couldn't see none of that, could you? I just ain't worth the damn, am I? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to, the paint, like I said, with this infestation being in here, even with just adding the paint and doing, cleaning it up, bleaching the floors and stuff, it'll just make it feel a little more not infested and like it's a barn. I'm gonna tell you what, my right arm is sore. Damn, it's alright. The roof is probably, the roof might be painted white. I don't know. Oh my Lord. My pinky toe was hanging out of my crock. What the hell? I'm like, why does my foot hurt? My toe's hanging out of one of them little holes. My little pinky toe, poor guy. Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Alright. This is looking good. I'm running out of paint. I gotta do these paneling. I'm gonna get drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. I gotta get back on the floor, y'all. And I was supposed to go get coffee, but I didn't. Where's my drink, though? Here it is. Element with a ton of ice. Let's see what's going on in the world. Hi, Brooke here reporting with your morning news. She brought her babe in her bathing suit top. It's 76 degrees outside, 54% humidity. It looks like it's going to be slightly cloudy today, partly cloudy. No chance of rain tomorrow, though. The bottom's going to drop. We may all be blown away with scattered thunderstorms. It looks like 80% humidity, 80 degrees. The low tonight is going to be 56, which is chilly. Looking good. Looking good. It's cooling off. It is cooling off. I'm painting your mama's bedroom. Did y'all hear about that Kentucky cheerleader, that 21-year-old girl, Lakin Snelly? She was charged with abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence. She gave birth to her baby and killed it. The face of an angel. Yeah, she sure did. Let's see. University of Kentucky cheerleader arrested after dead infant found stuffed in a trash bag tossed inside of a closet. She admitted to giving birth and hiding the body like garbage. Wow. Mother of the year. I guess, being a varsity cheerleader for University of Kentucky was more important than her child's life. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. And y'all know what else I keep seeing pop up on my For You page? Chat GPT deaths. There's done been like 6 boys that have committed Chat GPT, convinced them to take their own lives. If you don't go on, I swear to God. Jesus, you tell me to turn the other cheek, but he was on the boom. Yeah, so I told you guys about the first kid. So there was a boy. Let me get down here. Ow. There was a boy. I think he was about 14 or 15. He was high school age. He got this new AI. There's this new AI program where you can like build a boyfriend, build a best friend, build a girlfriend, whatever. And so he had this like online relationship with this like robot, this AI, artificial intelligence chat bot. And he had mentioned one time that he didn't want to live. He didn't like being on Earth. And after mentioning that, the chat GPT the chat bot kept bringing up him taking his own life. This artificial intelligence was coercing this child. She kept bringing up the conversation for him to take his own life, and he did so. And he's not the only one. I've seen 6 or 7 others this past week. It's crazy. These young boys are taking their own lives at an alarming rate after being on Chat GPT and or an AI bot app, okay? Can we please get to a point where we stop giving children phones? How long is it going to take to get there? How long is it going to take to get there? When you get a damn job, you can have a cell phone. How about that, honey? What is that, 15? Perfect. Perfect. That's the perfect time to introduce a little responsibility and trust. Honestly, in my opinion, just like getting a car, getting a cell phone should kind of be like a rite of passage too. We need to use, as parents, we should be using that as an opportunity to guide our kids in a better direction. I mean, it's alarming how many of these boys, and it's mainly boys, which Chat GPT death. I remember Conrad Roy, and that wasn't his friend. That little hosey was not his friend. She was the devil damn reincarnator, whatever, however you say that. I don't know how to say it. You know what I mean. Hold on one second. So this is the newest one. So this kid is out of California, a lawyer representing a California couple, who are suing ChatGPT maker OpenAI over the death of their 16-year-old son, has criticized the popular chatbot's new parental control. The firm has introduced new rules in the wake of the family's allegations that ChatGPT encouraged their child to take his own life. You know, honestly, in my opinion, it's so scary to say, but the two most dangerous things that I see right now are AI chatbots with kids, and also Roblox, Xbox, stuff like that. Children being groomed off the internet and being exploited through Roblox. There was a little girl that, she was groomed, and her groomer, who was an adult male, I think he was in his 50s, he convinced her to take pictures of her private parts. She was only 9 years old when this grooming started. By 10, she was sending him dirty pictures. And her family has now brought up a lawsuit against Roblox stating that they did not protect children. And these cases are not one-time incidents. These are just occurring non-stop. Every week I turn around, there's another case of another child being groomed through Xbox, like Roblox, or another kid committing suicide because of some AI bot. It's not okay, okay? It's not okay. I just want to let you know how I feel about it. I'm not okay. It pisses me off, How naive of me to think that adults did things the right way. I really did. I thought when I was a youngin' I'd grow up and everybody would be reasonable, responsible, honest, loyal, respectful. Jesus, nobody told me. I wasn't ready. Adults are 10 times worse than children. Being an adult is the shit into the stick. I want to go back to recess, where my biggest problems were my bullies on the playground. Like, seriously, I wasn't ready for adulthood, okay? I'm just being honest. I just started growing up about 5 years ago. So if you could cut me some slack, I'm still a little naive, but I think that's partially because I want to have hope. I want to see the good. I have faith. This is so therapeutic. I won't deny that. I don't know if I could do this every day for a job because, God, my back hurts, my knees hurt, my head. I think I have a migraine from all this damn pain. I got the doors open today, but... Will this fit in there? Hell no. Hell no. Alright, we're gonna have to. Miss GT, how did your Labor Day go? Show. Aaron, yeah, you're right about that. I'm trying to show it. Aaron said all the AIs are made by far left activist company. This was proven a long time ago with politics questions, not young men killing themselves. AI, fucking weird. That's far left hate. No, I understand that completely. Like, understand, yeah. King Cobra just took his own life. He was going through the same thing you were. Who is that? I don't even know who that is, girl. Hold on, let me see. King Cobra. No, not the snake. The person, homie. Jesus Christ. I got the JFS, I guess. Josh Saunders, a Casper. Damn, he just passed away August 21st. How did he pass away? Says he died in his sleep. Said he might have died from organ failure, not his kidneys, not the kidneys. Shut up. Is that what you meant? Are you talking about his kidneys? Yo, I need to put on some deodorant. Jesus, I got a whiff of something. I was like, what is that? It's me. It's not bad. I think when I showered last night, I forgot to put on deodorant and then I slept. You ever do that? And then you wake up, you're like, damn, it was hot last night. It's not bad. It's not like, Fill me in. What happened with him? What happened with him? Tell me. It don't tell me nothing online. This is my problem with the internet, Miss GT. It don't tell me nothing online about his death. It says he died in his sleep. That's all it tells me. So please tell me, because I'm curious. What happened? Was he homeless too? Was he feeling some type of way about his YouTube check too? What do you mean he was like me? There's so many ways that could be. Was he a foster kid, guinea pig for the government? And how did he die? Is there mystery there? Because Google ain't gonna tell us if it is. All it said is that he passed away in his sleep at 34, which is crazy. Do y'all know how young that is? He drank himself to death. Oh, girl, I'm not drinking myself to death. Jesus Christ. What are you talking about? He drank himself to death. That's so funny. Is that what you meant? That me and him were alike? God, girl. Damn, you think those 3 times I've drank in like 10 months, you think that's gonna do me in? That's funny. Are you talking about, he talked about recovery and he was trying to get clean and he was struggling? Because yes, I understand that. I'm making fun because you're like, he's like you. And then you say, he drank himself to death. And I don't even drink like that. So it's just funny. Oh, he was bullied because he was struggling. So he probably come to the platform sober, and then all the bullying caused him to freaking relapse. If I hadn't going out on a limb here, it's crazy. Going out on a limb here. They stalked his channel. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm so glad that I've distanced myself from that. I don't know. I handle it well. I handle it well. I've definitely evolved. There's a lot of people going through it right now. Look at Cardi B. Everybody's out here trying to get their claws into anyone that is somebody that has a little bit of money, honey. Her own security, who she trusted and gave a damn good job to. You over here saying that this woman hit you, that's how it is when you're a felon. Cardi's a convicted criminal like me. So, she was acquitted of these charges, I do believe. Hey, congratulations, Captain. So let me tell you. So if you didn't see, Cardi B she was wrapped up in a lawsuit. And I feel bad for that guy. It looks like he was really into Ozzy Osbourne, and it does look like he was struggling. So they bullied him, and he just drank himself to death. See, that's what I'm saying. Who won the Cardi B lawsuit? So Cardi B won the lawsuit. The jury found her not guilty of the allegations, and a jury clearing her of assault allegations in the case brought up by her former security guard. A jury found the rapper not liable for the alleged assault and battery at a medical office in 2018, deciding against the $24 million in damages decided by the guard. So Cardi said that this was a bold lie, that she never put her hands on this woman. And you know what? I believe her. I believe every word. This is what people do to you when they know that you already have a criminal record. They are aware that they can call the law, make up a charge. They can just go and lie, and you'll be arrested. It's actually a miracle that she wasn't arrested. Thank God for that. But also, this woman was suing Cardi, stating that Cardi hurt her, scratched her, slapped her, something. And Cardi says that it's a lie, that it never even happened. And I believe Cardi, because you know why? Because anytime Cardi's actually done something, more often than not, she's like, yeah, I did that. She's the same woman that admitted to drugging and robbing men. She stands on ground most of the time and tells the truth, is the point. So I do believe that this frivolous lawsuit was an attempt to not only hurt her character, but for this person who Cardi gave a job to, and allowed around her children and family, it was an opportunity for her to try to make some money. And she failed miserably. I believe everything that Cardi said. This is what they do. This is what Tupac talks about. This is what they do. This is what I've been going through, and I'm not even a freaking celebrity. I'm a homeless woman and they've been trying to kill me, homie. So I'm glad that she won. You know, one thing I will say is Cardi is not the most articulate woman, okay? We are all product of our environments. I'm grateful that in my adult life, I got to have exposure to people that were well-to-do, because if need be, I can hone this shit in and talk like a proper person if necessary. I'll spit out some big words real quick, acting all prim and proper. Cardi does not have the capability of doing that at all, in the slightest. She got out in front of the camera, out in front of the courthouse with her lawyer, and she was typical Cardi. She's like, I just want to tell y'all. You know how she is. She's like, this is a frivolous lawsuit. You know, her Brooklyn accent. She's like, this is what people do when you let them close. I was like, girl, you preaching to the choir. Preaching to the choir. So it looks good. You can see the two panels that have, you can see the two coats, the one coat, the one coat, the two coats, the one coat, the one coat, the two coats. All right, let's get up there. I'm gonna get this done. I'm running out of paint. Yeah, I literally, you know, when I first saw that lawsuit, I thought she did it. Because, you know, she's Spitfire like me. But here's the thing, Cardi's got a lot to lose. She can't be wrapped up in no stuff. She's got children. She's settled down a lot. She's grew up a lot. You know, some people, it takes 10, 15 years to settle down. You know, everybody evolves and grows and matures at a different rate. Some people never mature at all. Cardi has matured. She's calmed down a bit. The first thing out of her mouth at that press conference was about her children. I know she's a good mother. She's a fabulous mother. I just think that people don't give young people enough, like, I don't know how to explain it, you guys. We put so much on them, and then everybody evolves at a different time. And the people that are a little slow at, you know, like I was a late bloomer. I still am. I feel like I'm 25. I'm 25. Okay? So I just started living my life when I got sober 5 years ago. And I was 20 when I got sober. And that was 5 years ago. So I'm 25. Oh God, why is it so true? Like, I literally was so sheltered as a child that I just started growing up, okay? Like, cut me a break. And Cardi's the same way. And people, you know, some people, we all live different lives. Some people graduated high school, went off to college, graduated college, got married, settled down, had children. And some people were out living life, honey. And so they get a little bit of later start and they gotta play catch up, okay? Cardi's one of them people. She was out living it up in the clubs and into all kinds of stuff. And she's really just coming into maturity and settling down for the first time ever. And now she got people trying to damn start shit with her to get money. $24 million. I don't care if she did slap you. Your face is not worth $24 million. I'll give you a Happy Meal and a Snickers. Does that sound fair to y'all? I don't care if she did slap the woman. That face is not worth $24 million. And shit, if she did slap her, she probably deserved it. Listen, I don't think she did though, and the jury did not believe this security guard. So, good for Cardi. Congratulations. I'll always be like 15. Me too, man. I had a crappy childhood, and then my 20s was crappy, and then, you know, I was on drugs and stuff. I wasn't even there. I was not there. That was not me, you know? It's crazy. That's probably why I'm just like able to fake the funk and try to put on a smile and work through it, because I had to do that when I was a kid. A lot of people that grew up in traumatic environments were good at reading rooms, and we're good at change. We're good at, you know, unexpected change, up and moving, or I don't know, becoming homeless, changing group homes, changing foster homes. Like you adapt. You're quick at adapting. Is that gonna fit in there? You learn to adapt. There you go. Good in here, but I didn't really like going, buddy. You get wrapped up in this paint. I did really like coats. Well, that paint, I'm almost out too, so I'm glad I did do like coats, because I wouldn't have had enough to damn finish the walls. I'm gonna need another damn. Oh, my wrist hurts so bad, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna need another thing of paint, for sure. It's looking good. It's definitely getting brighter in here. I need to get up there and do that, but. Well, is that all of the big walls? Let me get over here. Nope, I can get that one right there. Yeah, anything where this brush will fit, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it. Paint do I have left? I'd say about a third. Shit. That might be enough just to do the trimming. I might have enough. Just enough. I don't know. I'm gonna have to stretch it, that's for damn sure. Alright. My hand does feel better. It's been getting better, but like slowly but surely. I'm gonna stay off of it. I notice when I take the brace off and I start messing around with stuff too much, it starts to hurt again. So I put the brace back on and it's fine. All right, I gotta get up here. I probably need to, maybe, I gotta shut those doors because I don't wanna fall out of them. It would really suck to fall off this ladder and then like the concrete steps from the roof. It's hot. Damn, I figured 74 degrees. It wouldn't be this bad today. Cheers. Yeah, so you can see where I did 2 coats over there in the corner. That's the only panel, and you can see how much better it looks. I'm gonna get up there. Nope, yep. The paint's supposed to go over there, like, I can put it on here, but there's not much, so I'm just not. Oh, God. That's so sad that he, like, drank himself to death, man. It pisses me off. It makes me want to hunt people down like a ninja in the night. Seriously. Take them out, damn Navy SEAL style. I mean, it pisses me off because, like, it's usually the people that ain't bothering nobody at all that these losers get fixated on, you know? There's so many YouTube channels going through like so much YouTube hate right now, you know? This paint is really strong, y'all. No wonder I have a migraine. This paint. It's so strong. All right, let's get that other corner here. I wish I could get that other spot. This is gonna be covered anyways. What do I get for messing around? Oh God, I made it worse. Oh Jesus, help me. Right. Help me. I need to get over there. Hello. Hey Queen, how are you doing? Blessings from the south on a fall afternoon. Morning. What time is it, y'all? I've lost time. Oh, I can't breathe. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. There you go. Good afternoon. I still don't know what time it is. Oh God. No wonder I had a migraine. I've had these doors closed too. What is wrong with me? Y'all hear that plane in the sky? There's a guy that has a plane down the road. He be up there all the time. I bet he's got thousands of hours. I've heard him flying for like 2-3 days straight. Ow, I just hit my elbow. That shit hurt. Where I had that bicycle accident. It healed up nice. It's going to be a pretty gnarly scar, but I don't really care. Oh God, this pain stings. Like right up in here in my face. Okie dokie. A little bit here. Alright. I need to triple check any spots that look thin. Do this wall too here. Hey, I got a sip of coffee. Cheers. Perfect. I gotta do this wall right here. Right here. Oh, damn it. I shouldn't even have messed with it. Yeah, because this cord. It doesn't matter. I might be changing those face plates anyways because I'm worried about the power. I might be changing everything, but I gotta see what I can work out. I'm not an electrician, however, I gotta make sure this place is not a fire hazard. Okay? Okay. It looks like one. Where's the paint? I'm just trying to use this brush as much as possible and also go through this paint. And then we'll start on the trim after lunch. But I just want to get done and use this brush as much as possible. It's my benefit. Alright, that looks good. Let's see if I can do this one right here. Like that. Need more paint. I just ran into the wall with my skirt. I'm out of breath. Let's smoke and see if that helps me breathe better. I got that little brush that's gonna come through here. I got another bit there. There's a nail right there. I don't like it. Trip it, jump on my arm. Oh, okay, just screw it. All right. Anywhere I see like inconsistency that's a little lighter here or there, I'm just gonna hit it. Oh, something. Help me. Send help. I need an optometrist. That's a foot doctor, Brooke. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with me? Is that a foot doctor? Shit, I don't even know, man. Don't get me lying. Tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato. I'm gonna hit these. God, that paint got my head hurting. All right, those actually look even. Those actually look really even. So does those over there. Breathe. Reach, baby squirrel. Damn, I got paint on my desk. Oh, shit, I'm stepping on a camera thing, or ladder. The dysfunction. This looks really good. I need to use more of this paint. I am trying to fix it up. Paint, paint, paint. Oh, what are you playing? The Oregon Trail? Because if so, I want to play. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Those are the only two games that I want to play. The Oregon Trail and where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? There's so many games. I know people like the game. I talk shit about gaming. Sorry. I don't mean it. Don't take it personal. It's just for me, I don't know. I can't get the attention span. I know a lot of people that like the game. I have a whole subgroup of friends that are into like crazy stuff like Dungeons and Dragons and like, I don't know, online gaming. That's cool. That sounds like a war game. That sounds like it's something I'd actually like. If I was gonna play something, it'd be something like that. Like Call of Duty. I used to love that. I remember when the first GTA came out. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, David Smith. Second the legend. We're getting there. I need to get that wall over there with what's left on this paint. Left of this paint. I have a smaller brush I'm going to do this with again, but while I got this paint left over and this brush dirty, I'm just going to hit this the best that I can. Honestly, since this is where that infestation was, I'm probably going to cover this wall up or something, put something over here, like over this spot. It's disgusting. Damn it. Got it on the wall. Alright. I don't have any like dripping down the side beams. I don't see any. I don't know what we're gonna eat for lunch, but I do need to try to eat it. Y'all remember when I had those sweet potato fries like a week ago? Do you know that those things come with black pepper on them? And I added a shit ton of black pepper to them, not knowing this. Apparently there's some brand called like Checkers fries, and they're sweet potato fries, but they come with pepper on them. Well, I didn't know that, and I like pepper on my sweet potato fries. So I just poured a bunch of black pepper on there. They were so spicy that day. It wasn't like too bad, but I was like, Jesus Christ, I need to start reading the packages before I just start shoving stuff in my mouth, you know? I'm barely making it over here. There's no paint left in that tray or on this brush, but I wanted to get that the best I could. All right. My arms hurt, y'all. My legs hurt. My knees hurt. I'm out of coffee. My shirt's coming off. All right. All right. What have we gotten done, Buttercup? Great question. Bring you down to my level. All right. So we've done the second coat all the way around on all of the walls. All of the walls have had their second coat. So now we got to do the trimming. I need to pull out one of these and also my new paintbrush. I'm trying to decide. I don't know how close these will get in the wall because they got a rubber stopper on the end. I think it'll scratch. I don't think that's going to work. I think I'm going to hand paint and have to roll what's left with these little ones. Yeah, it looks good. Second coat's done on all the walls. I've got to touch up around the trimming of the walls, but it all looks good. And it really did open it up in here. This is only a 12 by 10, so it's not a big space. It's a tiny space. You think about how big a bed is. A bed is what, 5.5 feet long, 6 feet long? Well, if this space is a 10 by 12, that means that when I put the mattress on the floor, it's going to take up 3/4 of the building. It's a very tiny space. Hello. Hey, Brandy. Nicole. Hey, Franny. I hope it's cooled off in PA. Avery, good morning. Roll them, then use with a trim brush. That's a good idea to clean it up. Yeah, that's a good idea. I gotta take this off, so let me show you how I'm gonna do this. Because I done made a mess this morning, if I'm being honest. I was clumsy as hell. I ain't had enough coffee. My brain ain't working. That's why coffee's important. I'm gonna take this off. Can you see down here? Shit. So I'm just gonna pull this off. Maybe not. Shit, usually I can get it off. I can't get it off. What the hell? hell? What the helly? Okay, so, listen. I can't get the damn stopper out. I'm so done. Do you know that I had 2 jars of Tostinos? One was salsa and one was this spinach cheese dip. Do you know that I had to take those to somebody to open them because they had like jarred the salsa and like the rubber on it had like, I don't know, homie, I couldn't get them open. I got all these muscles and all of a sudden lately, nothing wants to work. And if this dries on here, I'll be screwed. Hey. Oh, God. Oh, thank you. I could hear y'all going, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. You helped me. Thank you. Oh, you ignited my spirit to strength, okay? My will for strength. Thank you so much. It was only because of you. All right, so we're going to put this somewhere to dry. We still got our semi-clean trays. Well, if worse came to worse, we'd still got paint on the side. It's okay. We're not striving for perfection. All right, I need to get some of this off my hands before I try to... This skirt is ruined. It's trash anyways. It's got a hole in the side of it. Definitely gonna have some more coffee when we get back. I gotta eat lunch. So, throw that away. I'm feeling like a baked potato. It's kind of cool today. Something warm, something like homey. I'm feeling like baked potato. I got sour cream, onions, butter. I'm gonna turn this upside down, make sure it's shut all the way. Paint. I got the trash bag laid out. I need my stuff. All right, y'all. We're doing it. Hold on, I gotta take you out the... I'm gonna show y'all before I go. So I've got the second coat on. I gotta finish the beams and finish up the corners. You can see where there's like paint missing in the corners. See right there how it looks all crappy. So I gotta touch up these corners, paint these beams, and we should be done. Definitely gotta tighten all that up. You see all the paint messing around the edges? It looks good. It definitely, sorry, I like to drop you. It definitely opened it up in here is what I expected it to do. I wanted that white to brighten it out. It's almost too bright, but once I start filming and stuff, it's a tiny space, and the only light I have is that, and that's not gonna work. So I need it bright in here for filming. And lots of mirrors. Lots of mirrors. I love this mirror. I got it at Goodwill years ago. It's beautiful. Oh, thank you, Robin. That 2-in-1 is a primer in one. It's mold mildew for kitchens and bathrooms. It's a 2-in-1 with a primer. So, yeah, that's what, in my opinion, that's why it looks so good. That uneven wood, it took to that wood really good, that uneven wood, and it like smoothed out the surface a lot. Yeah, I can't wait to get everything set up in here and have like a little office, and I'm still debating whether or not I want to bring in my kitchenette, like my Coleman stove with pots and pans, and yeah. I'm wondering if I want to do that and then have my workout over here, like my stuff for working out, because my mirror is going to go right there. And then we'll work out in here and use it as a workspace, like a 4-in-1. I'll sleep here, film here, Food videos, maybe. I'm still undecided. The problem with that, my biggest fear with the food videos is bugs. I just don't want to do that, you know? I just don't want to take the risk of getting bugs in here. Y'all saw what I had to go through to even get in here. I don't think it would be smart. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, never mind on the kitchen. We're just going to have a workout and film space, honey, because, The reason I bombed is because there was roaches in here. I saw 2 of them. They were tiny, but, hey, Careless Whispers, they were tiny, but still. Where there's one, there's more. And I've bombed 3 times in here. And there was a roach, actually, that crawled in behind that socket, and I fought for my life trying to kill him, making sure he was dead, you know, before I bombed. I don't think it would be a good idea to have food in a space like this, you guys. Just like from one person to another, if you were thinking about moving into something this small, or you're homeless and, you know, trying to get off the streets, and somebody offers you a small, tiny space like this, I would not recommend having food in a space like this, especially something that's not insulated. It's not actually a house. It's got all these openings. You want to be very careful, because once you get roaches, you're not going to be able to get rid of them. I personally have never had roaches. When I was a kid, my nanny had them. But, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not bringing that Coleman stove over here with those pots and pans. Absolutely not. It didn't even dawn on me until I started talking about it. That's part of the reason I'll be running my mouth. Keep spraying for the ants, etc. At least, yeah, I'm going to put some Turo. Have you ever heard of that? I'm going to put Turo all the way around the baseboards. I'm also going to throw out lime around the back of the building. And it's not lime. It's like, it's a pesticide to keep away ants, roaches, water bugs, silver fish, all kinds of stuff. So you can get it at Lowe's, and you just toss it out on the ground. It evaporates down into the ground after a rainfall, and it gets all the bugs away. So I'm going to lay some of that down too. It's like a lye, but I don't know if that's what it's called. And then I'm also going to lay down Turo in here, which is safe for pets and stuff like that, which I don't have pets, but it's for the home. Turo is for the home. It's an ant killer, and it works fabulous. So they actually take it back to the nest. So it comes in these little clear packages. You can get it at Lowe's, Walmart. If you have those little baby ants, that's perfect for those little mini tiny ants. It's called, I think it's Terro, but I could be wrong. It's in a clear plastic container, orange and blue writing. You can just drip it into like a spoon and leave it out on the counter. Let's say you got ants in the kitchen, okay, those little tiny ants. You can pour it into a spoon. I used to use those plastic disposable spoons, and I would pour some in the spoons, and I'd go around the kitchen laying it out under all the shelves next to the fridge, anywhere where it's a hot spot for ants. They will get into that Turo, and they will actually carry that Turo back to the nest and kill the entire hive. So it's a really good repellent, and it also attacks the nest where they're staying. They carry it back. Terro, I think that's it, yeah. So it's really good stuff. I'm going to get some from Lowe's, and we're going to go around all the edges of this building, specifically the floors where they had this infestation. This hole that was over here, it looks fabulous. Looks really good. Remember, there was like a 4-inch gap right there where a snake could have come through. I think it looks good. I just need to do that second. We gotta do all the hard, that's gonna be the hard part is, you know, the easy part was rolling this. The hard part is getting in these tongues and grooves, and yeah. I wasn't gonna work today, if I'm being honest. I actually told myself last night, you're gonna relax tomorrow. But here we are. I mean, I need to get my life together, you know, just because I'm depressed and I don't like these circumstances doesn't mean that I can just quit life today, okay? I need to persevere. Okay, so that's what we're doing. All right, I'm gonna go eat lunch. I'm starving. I actually want something to eat. I had an egg on a piece of toast this morning, rye bread, and then I was hungry. 30 minutes later, I went back and made a piece of rye bread with butter and cinnamon sugar and honey. I've been a bad girl. I've been a bad girl. I love you guys. We're gonna hang out only up from here. I hope so. Hey, Nick. plastic containers with the poison, yeah. Damn, Robin, that's so expensive. I've had to pay for an exterminator before in Charlotte, and it like to killed me. It was like $130 a month. Try that Turo. Walmart and Lowe's has it. I'm telling you, it works. It works. It might be better than what the exterminators have, in my opinion. If you're having to get him out there every 3 months, I mean, and they do that intentionally too. I won't get into that, but I'm gonna go eat, and we'll talk in a little while, y'all. I hope y'all are having a good Wednesday. Y'all be safe, and I hope that I'm a little more put together in a minute. Sorry. Love you guys. Be safe. Pray for me. God knows I need it, and I'm praying for you guys. Bye, y'all.